They call us Bendover. It isn't very nice.
A sailboat in the moonlight and June. Wouldn't that be heaven? Oh, heaven just for two. A soft breeze on a June night and June. What a perfect setting for letting dreams come true.
Hi, I'm just heading out to put the fenders out. We're just in Chesapeake City, and apparently there is a spot on the free dock, and Chris and I really like free, so we're going to see if we can fit in there. Apparently it's tight. We got some information from friends of ours that went ahead of us, so I'm just going to head out, throw the fenders out, and get the dock lines ready. Are you watching where you're going, hon?
Yep.
Behind me on the docks is frost.
Lovely morning in Chesapeake City. We're just about to enter the Chesapeake, and there's a lot of little anchorages and what have you there. And of course, with anchorages come exploring, and we want to do some exploring with the dinghy. But currently it's on deck because we were going through Delaware Bay. So we're going to take it off. I just wanted to show you the little trick that we've been using to get the dinghy off the deck. Let's turn the camera around here. So to start off with, on the bow I've got a electric windlass, and there's a block that I've tied just forward of the windlass, and the line that goes from the windlass to that block then goes up into the rigging where I have a block hanging, and that's on a halyard, and that then in turn goes back down to the painter on the dinghy. And watch what happens when I lift it up. Now that I got it up in the air, I'm going to put some air in it. Sitting on the free dock in beautiful Chesapeake City. We've just had our breakfast and coffee, and we're getting ready to head out there. The wind is favorable this morning, probably going to be fairly heavy, about 18 to 25, something like that. But we're going to be going out with 2 other boats, so 3 of them together. It's always nice to buddy boat up in waters you're not really familiar with. Anyway, there's a Westsail 32, Frank, and a Petherick 41, Dave and Brandy, and Deb and I on good old Windover, and we're gonna try to keep up to them. So it's been a good stay here. We've managed to sneak an extra day on the dock, and thank you to the people of Chesapeake City for their generosity, and we're heading to Annapolis. Just leaving Chesapeake City. We're about 17 nautical miles out. We're heading to Rock Hall, Maryland. It wasn't our first choice. We were going to go to Wharton Creek, which is a nice little creek you can tuck into, but the wind is not complying at all. So we're kind of, half the time we're beating into it, and half the time we're broad reaching. So wind swinging around a little bit, kind of wavy. And we're going to make a run for Rock Hall. It provides a little more protection. Again, we've reduced sails, so we've got a double reef in. I've got only maybe a third of my jib out, which is a 135% jib. And I could put more sail out and go a little bit faster, but we're verging on 7 knots most of the time, and quite often going above 7 knots. And that's just fine. I mean, you don't want to rush your boat along too fast, because then you kind of go out of control a little bit. So again, we've adjusted everything so that the crew is comfortable. Right now it's blowing 25, and we are sailing in nice chop and swell, and it's fine in here.
Can't say enough about your full enclosure, can you?
I love it.
Yeah, you do.
Short stop at Rock Hall, Maryland. Really fantastic seafood restaurant here. The Waterman, I think it was called. And we had the Rock Hall special last night. I'm still thinking about that now. We're going to go across to Annapolis. There's a bit of a storm blowing in, so our plan is to tuck in. What's the name of the creek we're staying at?
Spa Creek.
Spa Creek. And we're going to anchor there for a few days while this storm passes through. We want to go to Bacon's, which is a used sailing shop, and we hope to go there and do a little bit of snooping. Also, Annapolis is renowned for the sailboats there, so we'd like to go and see some cool boats and stuff. But just a short little overnight stay, but Rock Hall, Maryland, free dock. Very accommodating village. They had showers and everything here for us. So worth a stop in. Bit of a haul to get into the harbor, but well worth it. We're sailing under the William P. Lane Memorial Bridge, just coming into Annapolis, the sailing capital of the free world. And our friends are right behind us on Stargazer. or stargazer as we like to call them. They call us Bendover. Isn't very nice. We're able to see everything from the $1 million yachts to the cheapest of the cheap. Sailors come here from all over the world just to be part of the action, and we're going to be part of the action today. We're going to drop our hook in Baugh Creek and we're going to see a bit of the town. Pretty interesting so far. Maryland, home of the Annapolis Boat Show, currently home of the sailing vessel Windover. We're sailing under the William P. Lane Memorial Bridge.
Talk to me.